We come before the most holy throne, the throne of the King of Kings, with awe and tremendous humility, united in our plea, Lord, please heal our land. And as we pray for ourselves, we also pray for our brothers and sisters in Florida and all those who are in harm's way from Ernesto. As I look across this congregation, I see the diversity that exists in our community that makes our community so strong. We are people of different races and religions, professions, and politics, and yet we have something in common. This is our home. And by the grace of God, not even the worst natural disaster in U.S. history could take that away from us. This is our inheritance. As it says in the 4th chapter of 2 Corinthians, we are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. We are struck down, but not destroyed. I am a reporter, and tonight it is my pleasure to report good news. That this is a community of people who walk by faith and not by sight. It is faith that allows a family in Braithwaite on the eastern coast of Plaquemines Parish, the LaFrance family, to rebuild their home. Shannon and Brant LaFrance are living in a small trailer with their 4 young children. And yet Shannon told me in a recent interview that home is just in my heart. Faith is what allows a 71-year-old woman by the name of Lillian Brown to rebuild her house, to struggle to rebuild her house in Gentilly while living in a FEMA trailer with her extended family. And Mrs. Brown said to me in an interview recently, quote, "Survival is a wonderful thing with the help of God, because we never know what we can do until we are pushed to the edge." We have been pushed to the edge, but greatness can be found at the edge. David would have been just a shepherd boy, but he was pushed to the edge by a giant named Goliath. And David rose up, and the world knows David for his strength. Esther would have been just another pretty woman, but she was pushed to the edge by an evil plot to destroy her people, and she rose up, and the world knows Esther as a courageous woman. We have been pushed to the edge by Katrina, and we are still standing. We are standing because, as B.B. Winan said in his song recently, we were born for this. This is our time. There are those who would say we should fold our tents and, but we know that this is our time. My mother has a passage from Streams in the Desert that she really enjoys reciting, and it is perfect for this time. God is preparing his heroes, and when the time is right, he will quickly fit them into place, and the world will wonder where they came from. We stand on the shoulders of great men and women of courage who rose to their occasion as we now rise to ours. My husband, my late husband, Willie, used to encourage me with words that now ring in my ears post-Katrina. He used to say to me as I was heading out to work as a fledgling reporter, "The power is on." It was his way of reminding me that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And my late father, who was a Tuskegee Airman, also encouraged me with words that come back to me now in these post-Katrina days, the 27th Psalm, and that is our encouragement as we go forward with our mission. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?